I'm good.
Rolling down the river.
Alright, so, just so everyone knows, before we hop into this, this is a 5/8 scale Martinsville. It is not 100% replicated due to Minecraft limitations and just general knowledge of the track. There's just some photos that we can't find, and what we can't find was not very good. So those of you that just want to go straight to the tour, you can click right here on the top of your screen. Bing, right there. And those of you who want to stick around, we'll tell you some of the background of the track, why we made the track, things like that. And, yeah. Alright, now they're gone. Those of you sticking around, you're my favorite. I am Caboose, the man in the kilt right here. To my right is Justin, aka Carbon,
Oops.
and
Sup?
Amp is being a... Alright, so, that awkward little skit that he tried to do is now over. Basically, we wanted to have something to do during our podcast. And we quickly realized that this was a little bit too big of a project to undertake. So we decided, let's go into a small hiatus for the podcast, get some stuff out of the way, and get this, well, done. And I think I have a little over 20 hours put into this. Justin, you have what, about 12, 14 hours, something like that. Amp,
Something like
you
that.
have about 9 hours or so put into this, 8 or 9 hours. And it was a long and fairly painful project, and me getting sidetracked making that hot dog, making our channel logo and stuff like that was just a pain in the rear. This our NASCAR thing on the back, that took us a little while. Right, guys? Totally didn't throw it together last minute.
That whole 2 or 3 minutes of arguing.
Yeah.
Because nobody could figure out how to do the frickin' R in the A.
Yep.
But whatever.
Alright, so
guess.
let's go ahead and get on to the tour, huh? So, down here, we have the map wall.
Your
showing
lever
the
doesn't
map.
work.
It's not supposed to. It's a double-sided lever. Down here's our map wall. We originally had a map wall that showed the progression. So after each of the podcasts, I made a new map wall, took everything down, and for whatever reason, the game just went dumb and just removed everything. So there's your little sneak preview. We made the underneath to the grandstands, put some scaffolding, just didn't want to overclutter it.
Bring your kids.
Yeah.
Because remember, they can get in free to, what was it, the
To
truck
Xfinity
races?
truck races.
Yeah.
And here it is. There's the giant
Martin.
booth thing on the back. So we went into a lot of detail here. And we'll go ahead and do one quick flyover around the track. So I think I put in at least 4 hours just trying to figure out how to make a freaking circle. And it still didn't turn out great, but this is about as good as you can get it here in Minecraft. And making the stripes was a very big pain in the rear, just trying to get it done. The grandstands, that was a pain. So, how long did it take us to do the center area, guys? Because I know we had to tear it back up. And with volunteer
Center
work,
area?
putting in another 4 hour.
You talking about, like, the infield?
Yeah.
Well, the road alone probably took about 20 minutes, the ground. And then I had to go back over the stripes again for the parking lots, and that took another probably half hour. And then we realized we had to do the garage area, so we had to put some lighter gray over there. And then the buildings, and then the trucks. So, I don't know, probably a few hours. Trucks took me at least 2 or 3.
And
Yeah.
speaking of the trucks, we'll start down here in turn 3 and 4. Justin, want to go over the trucks that you have made here?
Yeah. Alright, so this first one is Mr. Brad Keselowski. You can see the giant 2 on the side. He's one of the few that actually have numbers on the side. This one is Joey Logano. It's classic yellow and red scheme. Denny Hamlin. It's classic FedEx scheme. Martin Truex Jr. with the Bass Pro Shop, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
For that one.
Yep.
Kyle Busch, the famous yellow M&M one.
Still say Skinny Schrader.
You know, he runs like so many different colors. And then we
Some
did a couple of
throwbacks.
throwback ones, some Dale Senior and Dale Junior. They're most popular ones. Then over here I got Tony Stewart. Is which one was this one? Another Bass Pro Shop one.
No, it was,
This was
Rush
Code
Trucks.
3.
Oh, yeah.
Rush Trucks had the red stripe.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna do the Home Depot one, and then Caboose said he wanted the Rushville one, so.
Thought it was
Kurt
right,
Busch.
so that was his last name.
His was a little harder to do, but can't really see it back there. It's hard to see, but there is a monster logo on the side of it. That was about the only way I could differentiate it pretty well.
Yep.
Then we got Kevin
There are a
Hobbs.
couple of trucks with a similar setup.
His classic scheme, and Chase Elliott. His was actually one I forgot to go back and redo properly. This was going to be the original design of all the trucks, and then I was going to go back and recreate his design, and then I just never did. There's some elements incorporated into it, but so that's the first section or first two sections. Then over here, I got Mr. Seven Time, Jimmy Johnson, and his newer scheme. I was going to go with this famous one, but this one actually looked really good. So then I got Kyle Larson in his current scheme. There was a lot of red trucks already, so I decided to go with this one. Jamie Mack in his red and black ZL1 scheme. Spinhouse. His was actually pretty difficult to get working properly, but came up
Living
all
true
right.
to his name at Daytona this year.
Richard Petty threw hit the 43 number on there because his car didn't really have much to it. I went with the very classic, famous one. And then we got Casey Kane with the currently the
Procore.
LFR paint scheme, the Cocor, Procore. Jeez. And then we got Noneko Newman over here. We gave him a box truck because, yeah, you get the joke. And then we gave Dan
And also
Patrick
gave him the
as well.
biggest pit box because he takes up a lot of room.
Yep. And then Danica Patrick, we gave her an ambulance.
I forgot about that.
For the care center.
You know about that one.
Oh, good.
Yep. And we also did interiors to each of the buildings. Granted, some are better than others, but
No,
they
there's no
all have
granted in
interiors
here.
to some capacity. God, that is a terrifying idea, is having AMP work in a hospital of some sort in some capacity.
Yeah, we got the care center, and then over in the middle between the trucks is the media center and the Goodyear, and then also the restrooms.
We're not going to look in the restrooms.
No, they're horrible
Privacy,
done. You don't wanna go in
man.
there.
Someone
Media
messed
center,
it up.
I-
There's just brown everywhere.
Media
The brown
center,
stage.
Caboose decided to put seating and stuff like that in the garage, but whatever. And then this area over here.
Giant
Big
TV
screen.
screen of
I
awesomeness.
have no idea what you decided with the Goodyear, if you even did anything with it. I don't know, but
I did something special.
Ah,
There's a lot of yellow in here. Actually,
Nice.
it's gold.
Tower of Pimps.
I don't know how many I have in here. I think it's a 4x4. Yeah, it's a 4x4. So
All right, so yeah.
I will
then
admit,
we,
I did
we
not
do
fill
have
out the
matching-
garages. All I did
Yeah.
was add doors.
We do have the matching spotter stands for each driver, and we also have the big scoreboard. In the middle.
Pit box.
What? Pit bo-
Yeah, those are
yes, there
pit
you go.
boxes.
Pit boxes. Shut up. Spotter stands don't really have anywhere to stand.
No, they stand up on top of the giant ass building above the grandstands, which has an
Yeah.
interior, kind of, sort of, not really.
I don't know
but
how they get up
it's
here,
there. In reality, it's just
They
stairs.
teleport.
I'm talking about in here.
Originally, we weren't going to put an interior. We were just going to put like what you see right here on screen right now. But yeah, we decided let's make an entrance so we can actually get in there without tearing down walls.
So yeah.
Get over here. So it's not a bad view from up here. You can actually see the whole track, and or not well, almost the whole track. There's a good chunk of the backstretch that you can't see because of the garage being in the way. We were debating on putting a sloped roof, and when I tried it, it did not turn out well.
No, they're supposed to have a sloped roof on the back of the garages, but the garages should be probably a little further away from the track. But I don't know, couldn't do much with it. Working with Minecraft here, so.
Yeah, we are very limited as to what we can or cannot do. Also, the amount of reworking that we've done to the track was just ridiculous. And then we also had a late idea of, hey, let's add lights. And so we
Yeah,
added
we
lights.
followed Martinsville's whole entire philosophy of let's wait until later and then add lighting.
Yep. So let me head over here to turn 1. Get a nice little shot of it turning from day to night. But yeah, that's Martinsville. Feel free to leave a comment. Let us know what you think. I know most of you are going to say it sucks ass, but hey,
I
you
hope
said
they do.
something.
We gave it the old college try. And when I
Pretty
say we,
much.
I mean them, because I only failed.
Yeah, you were the fill guy.
Thank you, Phil.
I'll be taking my leave now.